Welcome back to Zach Maglin Collectibles. Today we are hyped up because we were able to secure 2023 Topps Composite Football. Now these just dropped today, earlier today. The hobby boxes were going for about $299. I did try and enter into the hobby box drop, but unfortunately I was unable to secure a hobby box. However, after seeing various posts throughout YouTube, I found out that a secret place actually sells sports cards now, and that place is GameStop. So you can even see I still have the price tag here from GameStop. So I was able to go to my local GameStop. These were the final four hanger boxes that were there, and these go for around $14.99 if you're not a member, and if you are a member, $14.24. Since I'm not a member, I had to pay $15. And as you know, hangers are usually bangers, so we're out to prove it again. So before we get right into it, let's look at what is to be expected. Apparently, in these hanger boxes, you're going to find different various brands of the Topps flagship products. You've got Topps Chrome, Topps Midnight, Topps Finesse, Topps Chrome Cosmic. You'll find retail exclusive inserts, and you're also looking for 3 Chrome inserts, 2 exclusive Resurgence rookies, purple and yellow static inserts per box. If you want to look into further details, you can see this in the back. And enough said, let's get to it. All right. So for the sake of time, I already opened up the packaging there from these first 2 boxes. We'll get right to it. So there's some controversy because, as you may already know, Topps does not currently, and Topps/Fanatics does not have the current licensing to both the NFL and the NBA, which basically means, as you can see, based on the cover here, you've got your stars here, C.J. Stroud, all the rookie stars, Bryce Young, Will Levis, Anthony Richardson. You don't see any of their team logos, all right? So hopefully they will be able to disguise it well enough, like the Wemby rookie card that was dropped earlier this week on Topps Chrome Basketball. So hopefully they'll be able to do the same and hide or cover up the design here to make it look somewhat reasonable. All right, well, enough said. Let's get to it. Now, I understand we can find a few autos. I'm not sure if you can find them here in the hanger boxes. I know in the hobby boxes you definitely can find the autos of these 4 rookies. All right, so let's see what we got here. So I can already see that we have other products like let's see here. Like this one here. What is this? The Allen and Ginter product. All right, that's a Brett Favre. That looks hideous. Okay, so let's look. Here we go. All right, let's get to it. All right, first up, we have a Bryce Young. All right, on the opener right there. Ray Lewis. As you can see, no NFL logos here. Going old school with the Troy Aikman. All right. There's another old school Topps Chrome Black of Devin Hester. Chris Samuels. Keenan McCardle. So these are all old school players here that we're getting right now. All right. Wayne Corbett. Topps Chrome. Let's get some more modern players. On the Midnight, Charles Tillman. Ooh, and this Midnight's pretty thick card, but let's see. We have a modern player. He's Anthony Richardson. This card's pretty flimsy here. All right, not one of the best cards there. We have a Troy Aikman going old school again. All right, we have a Darren Sproles. So we're getting a lot of veterans here. The veterans thus far outweigh the rookies or even the modern-day players. We've got like 2 modern-day players, 2 rookies, as opposed to the bunch of veterans. Another veteran, Jason Sehorn. All right. We have Fred Taylor, who also is not playing in the league. And speaking of Taylor, we have a Lawrence Taylor. All right. So these are all veterans. We have a Joe Theismann. He used to play for the Redskins back in the 80s. All right. Very thin Allen and Ginter card. We have Dan Fouts. All right. Paper thin cardboard here. Another Wayne Krebet. All right. We have a Jim Kelly. Now, if you look at this card here, this reminds me a lot of the uniform from the Waterboy. You tell me, right? That oversized uniform there, plain helmet, no logo on it. So this looks like a lot from the movie Waterboy. 1974 flashbacks. All right, Ozzie Newsome, and as we saw earlier, Brett Favre. Okay, so, not too good thus far. The first card was a Bryce Young. All right, we'll sleeve that up. This one right here, decent looking card. Other than that, I can't really say much about the rest there. So hopefully it does not go the same way with the rest of these hanger boxes. So that first box, can't say that it was a banger. All right, so box number 2. So hopefully this is not what's to be expected from this Topps Composite Hanger box. So I already see who's in the back of this, another Allen and Ginter. Let's see if we have any luck. If anything, the first card's going to be the modern day player. Then good luck after that. All right. Sean Alexander does not follow suit because we have another old school player. Hines Ward, another old school player. Ray Lewis, another old school player. Fred Biletnikoff, very old school player. All right, if you want to call it that would be part of the vintage collection. Dante Hall, I don't think so. Andre Reed, that played for the Bills. Darrelle Revis. All right, here we go. We have a Will Levis on the midnight. I like this card. It's a pretty thick card there. You could see that, and it's Will Levis. We'll take that. But that's the first modern day player card that we have. We have a Jerry Rice. An Eli Manning. So all retired players. Brian Westbrook. I mean, if you're going to give me these retired players, give me some autos with it. Voltaic of Ray Lewis. Like that's I think our second or third Ray Lewis. Deuce McAllister. All right. Another Dan Fouts. Okay. All right. Jones Drew here. All right. Mike Singletary on these cardboard thin cards right here. Emmitt Smith. We do have a Tom Brady. Quality of the card is not so hot. And we have another Jim Kelly, 1974 flashback. And finally a Michael Vick on the Allen and Ginter. Wow. So, not impressed thus far. Okay, I do like this Will Levis card, but other than that, these hanger boxes, I mean, I know I was shocked to find out that they were only $14 or $15, but now I know why. I don't think we even have that much value here if we're getting all these old school players. All right, so maybe our luck will change. I think out of that box, we got one modern day player, that being that Will Levis card here. And still yet no CJ Stroud. All right, so here, well, we got 2 more boxes to see if we can make it up. Hopefully we can. All right, here we go. We can never get this box open. So I didn't mind having the different products of, the different Topps products here, but it looks like even what we're seeing on this box, I haven't really checked the checklist, but Are these the only players that are included? Because we pulled 2 out of them. You have 4 boxes. That means we should be getting a CJ Stroud and Anthony Richardson. Well, we did already get an Anthony Richardson. So, all right, here we go. Let's see. Box number 3. So $15 each. This comes out to what? 60 bucks. All right. So that's before tax. All right, here we go. Once again, the trend continues. Jerome Bettis, old school. Brett Favre. The same Fred Biletnikoff. James Harrison, another retired player. Dan Marino. Antonio Gates. These cards would have been perfect back in like the mid-90s or so. Look at this, Midnight, nice card, but it's of Jay Novacek, retired Dallas Cowboy player. Terrell Davis, another retired player. We have John Riggins, another retired player. We have another Troy Aikman. Okay, I don't know how many Troy. Oh, there we go. Finally, we have an Anthony Richardson on the voltage, Voltaic, which is similar to the voltage, right, that you can find somewhere in Prism products. All right. And following suit right behind him is, we do have our first CJ Stroud. All right. Right there. Topps Chrome. We will sleeve that up. All etch of CJ Stroud. Decent looking card there. See, we got something to hang that on. All right, so tell me what you guys think. I'm not so impressed thus far. Well, I better be soon because I've only got 1 box left after this. But we got the 4 rookies that are on the cover of the box. So is that all that we can expect? Seems like it. All right. We have a Voltaic again of Randy Moss. We have another Sean Alexander. All right. We have our 3rd Ray Lewis. We have a Bryce Young on a very flimsy looking card. Okay. Like cardboard. We have another Bryce Young. All right. Well, okay. I guess we're on a little run of Bryce Young. These are the most modern day players that we found thus far in the hanger box. But the quality of these cards are like paper thin. And then we have another Bryce Young. All right. And then we've got modern artists. Who is this? This is Adrian Peterson and a Dexter Manley. All right. So there we go. I'm a little speechless here, guys. I expected more out of this. I thought at least we would get, 75-25% majority modern day player and not old school veteran. Retired player, some of them in the Hall of Fame already. All right. But here, we got 1 more box to make it up. Let us see, based on what you've seen thus far, is it worth it to go out and get these, 8 or so cards that you're going to find in these boxes out of 4 boxes here. All right, of modern day players. All right, so the checklist must just consist of these 4. Because I haven't found any other player. All right, here we go. Maybe in the blaster boxes we'll have better luck. All right, here we go. Barry Sanders. Once again, this would have been good in the early 90s. All right. Kurt Warner. All right. Early 2000s, that would have been good. Eddie George, same thing. Jason Sehorn. Okay. Sterling Sharp. Lawrence Taylor. We're talking the 80s now, guys. It's a nice-looking card of Lawrence Taylor. Once again, nice-looking card of Barry's. I like these midnight cards. Very thick as well. Michael Vick. So no modern-day players thus far. We're halfway through here. Hines Ward. Nice-looking cosmic card here, but it's of Hines Ward. Same thing, Dan Marino. We've gone all old school thus far. Nice looking cards, but no modern day players. Dante Culpepper. I think this hanger box pack is payback for the 4 or 5 Bryce Youngs we got earlier. All right, because we're getting no modern day player here. We have another Eddie George. Wow, this is crazy. All right, Earl Campbell. Still no modern day player. Andre Reed. All right. Dat Nguyen. I think he no longer plays, right? Oh my gosh. Kurt Warner. Still no modern day player. Chad Johnson. My goodness. Michael Vick. Oh, the epic fail, guys. Modern artist Eli Manning. And Rob Gronkowski. No modern day player in that last box, guys. All right, well, there you have it. Quick rip. We have some, aside from what you already see, we've got this paper-thin Bryce Young. Another paper-thin Bryce Young. Another paper-thin Bryce Young. As well as another shiny paper-thin Anthony Richardson. All right. So, I mean, the cards themselves don't look so bad in regards to how they're covering up the NFL logos or the logos of their teams here. It's just what's in here is horrible. Nothing else to say but that. All right, so tell me what you think, guys. Go ahead, kindly comment below. Tell me if this is something that you're going to run out and go and purchase. Now that you know that GameStop sells cards, is that going to be one of your places that you're going to stop in and try and pick up some sports cards moving forward? All right, so if you like this video, kindly hit the like button, comment on what you think, if it's worth running out and getting Topps Composite 2023 football. I know this is not going to deter me from running out and trying to get the basketball version of Topps' unlicensed product, but tell me what you think, and above all, kindly subscribe to the channel if you have not already done so. It's through you guys that I'm able to make more content such as this. Hopefully pretty soon, as we increase our subscribers, we'll also be able to have exciting giveaways. All right, until next time.